A lot is on the line in the coming federal by-election in Terrebonne. It's one of 3 by-elections in the country that are soon taking place. And for the Liberals, if they can secure 2 of the 3 contests, they'll have a thin majority in the House of Commons. But like many recent by-elections, Elections Canada is also facing a problem. A lot of candidates on the ballot, 48 to be precise, largely in part due to protest candidates. But it's not only a challenge for voters. Elections Canada says they're also having problems counting the ballots, so they're trying something a little different. Instead of having voters tick off a box in a ballot, they'll have a chance to look at a list of candidates, then write the name of the one they're voting for on a write-in ballot.
We have to keep in mind that yes, there are issues in terms of having so many people on the ballot.
Byelection says managing a lot of candidates on a ticket puts Elections Canada in a tough spot.
But at the same time, we don't want to discourage people from running for office in this country. So I think this is the sweet spot that we need to strive for. But I think there's no consensus about what this sweet spot is.
The new ballot system may sound simple, but not everyone thinks it's a good idea. Sure, writing in a candidate's name is easy for me, but a disabled rights advocacy group says it's not easy for everyone, even calling it discriminatory.
We're making things simpler for them, but putting the onus on people that are disabled and cannot write easily, or just people that have problems writing. And the names that are on the ballot are not necessarily simple to write. So mistakes are bound to happen.
Elections Canada says spelling mistakes are okay as long as they know who the person intended to vote for. But Laperriere says he's not convinced they'll always know.
More votes rejected because either the names are not readable or they're not spelled right or whatever. So you're kind of opening the door to having more votes rejected.
Laperriere says even if Elections Canada staff were willing to help disabled voters fill out their ballot, he says voting should remain an independent process, without a stranger's involvement. We reached out to Elections Canada about Laperriere's concerns. They said they take them seriously, but feel this is the best option when it comes to accessibility and integrity of the process. They point out that when they tried this in another recent by-election in Alberta, there were fewer rejected ballots than in the same riding during the general election. Meanwhile, Byelection says the federal government is attempting to resolve this issue. Ottawa recently tabled Bill C-25, a voting reform bill which includes measures to reduce long ballots.